Hello and welcome to Awakening the Magic Circuit Phase 3, a multi-blood type Lumina tournament hosted by the Awakening the Chaos community, and in this case me as streamer. This time we have 7 players. Let me update the bracket real quick. There we go. Check-ins are done. Everyone is checked in. Is this up to date? Let me see. My second commentator should also join in just a moment. Yeah, I noticed. Give me a second. Challenge. Refresh. There we go. I'll open the room in just a second. Yeah, there is someone left apparently within the last 10 minutes or so. Okay, tournament start. Okay, my co-commentator is here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a good evening. My name is Recto. I hope people should know me by now, but if not, hello, I commentate Melty.
Okay, I'm opening the room right now and then I'll do the callouts which match we will stream. Do you have any preference for what our first match on stream should be?
Okay, let me refresh the bracket a bit. If the bracket is as is, I think Anilan against Teeps is messed up as a first round for a game, so I'd have that if it's possible.
Alright, then the room is up. The keyword will be posted in the tournament callouts channel of the ATC Discord in just a second.
The lobby as well. Wait, where did you post it again?
I posted in the staff chat.
Alright.
One of the round 1 matches will be off stream, probably Kusanagi Boy against Zephyrion. I will definitely stream the losers round 1 match though, so that will be on stream. We'll change the scene, there we go. Inanan is already here, just missing Teeps. He isn't on the ATC Discord apparently, and I'll ping him on.
And I'm on the Shiki. I don't know if this is actually the character that Anon will go for. I haven't really seen the Shiki at all. Oh, there it is. Okay. Tropical Count on Monte Cristo.
Twitch viewers, let me know if the audio is fine. I can adjust stuff if need be.
Okay, so diving into the first game of the bracket. Definitely a very weird one, to say the least. And against Tips, two very, very strong players from the European scene.
Yeah, I'm a little bit familiar with Teeps from the old multiplayer tournaments hosted by Elios back then. I don't know if you were around at that time.
Yeah, I think it was a review of Moonlight or something. Oof. Chip damage though. Ooh, good shield PC though. With the reshield from Teeps. To go with that lariat. Oh, beautiful. Faith of the conversion. Cannot really get it because it was a very high angle. Shield on the 4C once again. And now NNN with the unblockable. Good DP on wake up though from Teeps. With the EX as well. To be trying to steal the turn. Moondrive on the wake up, but trying to press buttons. Got tagged. Of course, you are -2 on the Moondrive activation. That costing the round to NNN. Teeps taking round number 1. Teeps also used to. I think they even started off T with Shiki, so they might know the character very well, though not expecting a run-up DP at the start. Gets a grab as well.
I'm a little bit surprised to see Shiki from Inanan actually. I think he usually plays Vilov or Plov. I don't know which way you pronounce it.
Yeah, definitely much more akin to play Vlov, but yeah, the Shiki right now doing the damage, closing with Boundary Peak, so we'll keep the install in the last round as well.
Deep starting with more resources this time.
Oof. Okay. So good armor from Teeps, pushing Ananan all the way to the corner. And then with EX. Left right. Goes right with blocks from Ananan. Shield as well. BC delayed. Catches Teeps.
This is actually the first time we have a Monte Cristo on Awakening the Magic Circuit, at least on stream. So it's interesting that it's such an... Okay, just as I want to say even matchup, he gets hit, and this is the first round for Inanan.
Damn. Inanan. Not pulling any punches. Very good start. After losing the first round as well, so 2 rounds back to back. Heading into game number 2, let's see if Teeps will be able to get the data on Enanan or will Enanan just get a comfortable 2-0. It's never comfortable against Teeps, so let's see. Enanan's resolve is immediately running into lasers, will confirm with the EX. And we are on the back foot, good grab from Teeps, just like that. Already almost a third of HP gone from Enanan's sidebar.
We didn't really see much of his corner pressure there. He just let Inanan jump out more or less, but then we went back into the corner. Somehow a little bit of a scramble and then Teeps got hit. And Inanan carries him all the way to the other side.
Stuffing out the laser. Throw, what's a mix? Oh, okay, Muscle DP. Should be very good damage. I don't think we're going for the arc drive here.
Can this kill? No, shouldn't be able to.
No, one more touch will be enough for Teeps. Oh, the low shield is blown up. Very good round from Teeps. It was very contested, but then Teeps got the combo and the momentum was a little bit too strong. I don't know, that panic, low shield, but now very good 5C, I believe.
Yeah, and Inanan started this with 4 bars, so... I mean, he's not gonna use it all, of course, but... Ooh, okay. Never mind. I thought Teeps was gonna turn it around by putting Inanan in the corner and mixing him, but Inanan just gets back out.
Oh no, big drop from Inanan. No, but even Teeps dropping the combo. This would be enough. Yes, in fact, they're sky high outside of the screen. But Inanan now on set points, 2.5 bars and Moondrive activation available, so there it is. The Clash Rings benefiting the Hungarian, and we are walking into the corner. The X-Lariat, air throw incoming, the mix. Ooh. Right. Still Teeps doing the damage, equalizing the life bar situation. Taking a small lead. To grab 4.2k damage. That shot
Inaran
grab.
does not have Moondrive here, but Teeps could do it if he just wants a little bit.
Oh!
Ah, never mind.
Beautiful
Probably
bait.
doesn't even
Okay,
need it in this
Teeps.
situation, but activates it anyway.
Yeah, going for the kill combo. There it goes, and actually manages to get it. That is a dead Enanon. Man. The Moondrive, definitely a big statement of it, and 5.7k damage. Pretty much almost half Shiki's life bar. Just like that, Teeps equalizing the score. 1 game apiece, heading into game number 3. Very balanced start.
It's a 1-1, so this could still go either way. No character changes at all here.
Okay, both players whiffing a lot. Good DP from Anaran. No conversion available. Good shield on the boost skill and also on the second one. Very good reaction to the clash frames.
All the way to the corner. What's going to be the mix-up? Probably just air dash into overhead. Nope, don't even. Because he didn't end in the corner.
Good block. Good shield as well. Shield warfare. Oh.
But nobody got hit. Okay, neutral.
Oh.
Never mind.
I'm not scared to pull the trigger. Should be good damage. 4.2k. Of course, it's going to be the air throw. 2 bars locked and loaded. Tick throw. Maybe another one. No, goes for the unblockable. 1 touch will be enough. Good Moondrive from Enanon. Able to throw the shield. Keeping up the pressure. No EX spent. Oh my god. Again, the moon skill DP, the clash frames. Coming to the rescue. Enanon once again on set point. Sitting on 3 bars of a meter.
Oh, that was a drop combo.
Good mash there. Catching Teeps by surprise. There's the drop. And the Lariat. This should be very good damage. Enanon may even be... Oh, dropping the combo though. Very unfortunate. Drive spent. Good shield on the unblockable. You need to high shield that, of course.
Okay, a little bit of a scramble there, but it ended up in Teeps' favor.
The EX. Damage 4.2k. 1 more guess for Enanon. Oh my god, actually getting the fatal counter. Still 1 more guess for...
Oh, that was such a big gamble.
Oh my god, not going to be enough to avoid the arc drive, so we're heading into a final game, final round situation. Moves are available for both. But 4 bars for Enanon and nothing for Teeps. Oh, catch.
Okay, caught him jumping there, I think.
It's a grab. He's in the corner. No EX, of course, so had to settle it with the throw. There's another one. Drive sped. Oh, tried to press buttons. Oh no! Again! Very good reaction to the clash. That's going to be 3 bars. I think this is a dead Enanon here. Teeps working towards the kill combo. No, instead choosing to spend it early. The heat
just
activation.
styling at this point.
And then surprising Enanon, catching him off guard. Sneaky arc drive. That will be game number 1 in the books. Teeps. It's 2 games back to back.
Strong showing of Monte Cristo here.
Potentially the best Monte Cristo in the world.
Okay, next up.
Definitely in Europe, we don't see enough representation of Monte Cristo. We also don't see enough representation for Bushi Wakamaru. We see try to complete in the lobby.
Ah, he's already here, then I don't need to ping him on Discord. Just waiting for Drizzy. Okay, next round already set up and ready. Ushiwa Kamaru, interesting.
But lover. Oh, Drizzy. Never gets old. The work. The fastest work in the West. This is such a sick color for Ushi. They are off. Oh damn, Drizzy would be walk up. Intimidating. Trying to complete, but still. Ushi in the advantage with the 2 A's.
Yeah, I've seen a few of Drizzy's matches at other streams as well, and he tends to do this every time, that he just slowly walks up to the opponent at round start.
You can never see enough Drizzy matches. Air throw from complete. Okay, gets the 2A, excuse me. Air throw once again. No beat on the heat. Immediately using up all that meter into the arm drive. Fucking damage. More mix.
Try to complete only needs to get one more good hit here to win, because he's sitting on 3 bars, but he does have the life disadvantage.
Oh! Damn, okay. Complete. Arc drive spent. Life lead almost equal. Of course, Arc has more general HP, the unblockable trades, but it's still enough.
Try to complete, could not get the optimal starter there. Had to spend his 3 bars immediately, and it didn't kill. Otherwise, that would have been his round, actually. Or at least I'm pretty sure he could have done some route that would have killed, but anyway.
Oh
right now this is looking very strong for Drizzy.
Jesus, 5k damage, and it's still going on. That is pretty much 50% of Ushi's life one. We just capped 11k.
But the overhead gets shielded. Ah, Drizzy bursts out, or peeps out. Interesting combo. That was spicy.
Oh, okay. Drizzy definitely a different kind, a different breed of a player, shall we say. You can never expect what Drizzy will do next. That is... And Work isn't even a mixed up character, honestly. Imagine if Drizzy were actually to play, I don't know, like Oshi or something like that. Rings, one drive, 6 PC.
Well, he does have a lot of mobility with Red Arquoid. He seems to love that a lot.
Definitely using all of the
overhead
movement skills from him. Ooh. Complete, very good round.
Oh no!
The heat.
That heat was very telegraphed, but it still worked out.
No resources available. Okay. Oh! There's a punish on the shield. Oh my god, getting the reset! And another reset, Drizzy! Catching, trying to complete off guard, and it's set point for the Work player. Ooh, slapped with the rings. Drive. Oh, stuffing the move on startup.
So far, I mean, in score it looks very much in Drizzy's favor, and he's also been the player who's been showing off more fancy stuff in this round, but I don't think it was actually that one-sided so far.
Oh. Ooh, what a punish! Have to complete. Punishing the landing from Drizzy. Now the Ushi with the life lead. Oh, but getting tagged once. This should be a good situation. Oh, and this could kill for Drizzy. Very good stuff. Doesn't even need the follow-up 7 BC. Damn. Drizzy. Being in business.
I think Drizzy benefited a lot from try to complete playing somewhat defensively, like when Drizzy just dashed in or teleported in, I think Try to Complete had lots of opportunities to just mash, but he instead tried to block or shield and then got hit. At least if I'm judging those situations correctly. Anyway, 2-0 for Drizzy. We'll move on to round 2 now, and then we do the losers round 1 match. Which means we now have Zarpox against Peeps.
Ooh. So another very interesting matchup between one of France's best and one of Spain's best. Don't know if you could call Zarbox the best Spanish player. Of course, there's so much talent in both scenes. Zarbox, of course, 17th at the past Evo. And yeah, definitely very hungry to get in those results. Curious to see how many of the multi scene will actually pull up to UFA, where multi has been announced as a side game. There's a couple of months yet to go, so definitely more than enough time to book your days off. Hopefully, will be a big bracket. Could be the last big bracket for multi in Europe, since as we all know, Uni 2 is coming next year.
I mean, we don't know if Melty doesn't get more stuff, but
yeah, true. But
I don't know. I would still wait like a month or two before making that judgment. Anyway, Zarprox against Teeps. Ciel versus Monte Cristo. Not something you see every day.
We are off. Oh, okay. Teeps immediately finding the hit. 3.5k. X. Oh my god, there's the same side overhead. Zarprox getting tagged by it. Oh my god, was that a reset attempt? Oh my god, another reset. I think this... No, Teeps using to end the combo early. One more guess. Even a throw will be enough.
Yeah, this might end up being a perfect, which is a statement. Damn.
A rough situation for Zarbox starting off, losing a perfect in the very first round, spending Mood Drive as well. Trying to keep safe, but still gets punished. Oh, low shield, very good punish from Teeps, good patience on the offense. Bam. The expend 4k damage, left right set up once again, go same side low. Let's go DP from Zarbox, drops the combo runs into Teeps. Is this Mood Drive a sign that Teeps wants to close out this round in game number 1? There's not going to be enough meter generated. Maybe another bar spent here.
Oh, this. Yep, this is gonna clear.
Enough.
A very,
5K.
very strong first game for Teeps here. Zarprox didn't really get to do anything.
Yeah, blink and you miss it both rounds. So dominant. Sure that Zarbox will make amends to that. This is the worst part about losing so dominantly, because you don't really know where you have to change your game plan, because Zarbox didn't really get the chance to play, as they are definitely getting the opportunity now. Again,
Yeah, finally. Although so far he's just... Well, he did take Teeps, half of Teeps' life bar already, so...
Confirm. Okay. Combos. Bam. Okay, damage. One more guess. Oh my god. Good match from Teeps. Oh, the drop. Oh, and the landing, JB. Just enough. Rare footage of JB hitting with the foot.
Are we gonna see the opposite happening of the previous game? So Now Zarprox just destroys Teeps. And then it's 1-1.
It looks like it at the moment. Very good start for Zarbox. Does not catch the backdash. Ooh, very good 5A interrupting the air dash. Be extending towards the corner. Drops the combo. Ooh. And a little bit impatient from teams. This could definitely be enough. Zarbox.
Yeah, Teeps just ran into those projectiles there. Very ballsy. Did absolutely not work out for him.
And the blood heat is gone, and so is Steve's live bar. And as you said, a very, very different game to the first one. Zarbox not giving Teeps any time to play this time around. So we are heading to a game at number 3 between the two. And now it is a struggle. The momentum definitely on Zarbox's side, but just as we saw in game 1, things could definitely change again.
Yeah, it can very much go either way. Ideal would be a game where it's not a 2-1, but a... Oh, no, wrong. Best would be if it's a 2-1 and not 2-0 in the final game now. So... Right now, Teeps is the one who has to put in the work for that to happen.
One drive. Long Zarbox to keep safe after spending the keys. Oh, try to go for the fastball landing. Teeps has very good reflexes. Catching Zarbox. Air throw. No resources available for Teeps at the moment. But there's one bar built, so the offense from Teeps could definitely be strong. There's the plus frames. Oh, but good punish from Teeps. Wasn't even a punish, I believe. Was unable to get the combo. Should get the life lead.
It was a little bit odd. Zarbox got the shield out of the corner, but then just landed and got hit. I'm sure something could have been done there to prevent the punish, but anyway. We are already 20 seconds further into the match since then. Zarbox got a heat off and healed a bunch of her health, but doesn't get any openings.
We're losing a lot of
definitely
life
not gonna kill, so still maybe 1 or 2 chances for Zarbox here. He gets hit.
Nothing doing there. A much more balanced game number 3. Starting off with Teeps getting the round. Oh my god, fastball this time, the 2B wins. They're heading towards the corner. Max damage, 4.2k. Ooh, good DP from Teeps though, escaping the pressure from Zarbox.
Oh no, and yeah. That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Oh, the filthy mix. Goal corner steal!
Damn. I mean, this is not gonna kill, but still not great for Zarbox here. Oh, he took so much damage.
1k. Oh my god! Oh,
definitely
you hate to see that. I'd really like to know if that was an attempted heat from Zarbox and it didn't come out. It's a very rough situation to die to. Especially spending Moo Drive. And getting tapped on the toes.
Alright, now we have the second winners round 2 match, which is Zephyrion against Drizzy.
Oh, I wonder if it's going to be the Wark mirror. Drizzy definitely on the Wark. Zephy has a couple of characters, like the best character in the game, Alco.
Debatable, but...
No, absolutely not debatable. She is 100% the best girl. Also plays Mario, who is... I still think that even though it's been a year now that Mario has been out, it still feels like a little bit of a knowledge check. The character was unpopular for so long, and then got very nice buffs. I think Mario right now is in a very good spot, and as you see, with a lot of very good performance from
Okay, we
Zac.
do get the Warg mirror.
Ooh.
I'm very
Okay,
curious who will win this one. I think this has happened a couple of times before at other tournaments, but I don't remember who came out on top.
I mean, the character is very explosive, so could be that whoever gets the first touch could be on their way to victory. Then this is going to be a lot of damage for Zephyra, spending that EX, 4k damage. ET ring. Oh, very good reactions from Zephy. Shield BC to punish the most skill, dropping the combo, but a little bit too greedy, but JB fatal.
Ooh, Zephyrion
but again,
working on a
dropping the
perfect here, but nah, Drizzy
Never
doesn't
mind.
let him get it.
Oof. Again, J2C and Drizzy with a very good attempt at the comeback. No tech from Zephy, oh, but gets tagged by the 603C. Double rings. Full drive spent from Drizzy, very aggressive playstyle. It's so J7BC stuffing the Arboretum from Zephy. Just like that. Round number 1 going to Drizzy.
Yeah, Drizzy did turn that round around. At first, Zephyrion was in the lead, but Drizzy just overwhelmed him.
And then, oh my god, landing with the ring and then confirming into the arc drive. Drizzy, oh, goes for the grab. Imagine punishing a throw, plus on whiff. One more touch will not be enough, I think, for Drizzy. More drive spend though from Zephy. Jumps over the ring. They can't get the punish. Blood heat spent from Drizzy though. Zephyrion being able to get the confirm into the arc drive. Beat 6k, 5.5.
And Drizzy had spent all of his resources in order to put Zephyrion into the corner, but it somehow didn't work out in his favor, because then Zephyrion just got out of the corner and played the Uno reverse card on him.
Spent, oh, getting the 5B overhead. One more touch should be
He
enough
does
here.
have a lot of meter to work with now.
The bait! Oh my god, Drizzy!
Doesn't even need to spend his bar, just the projectile into a confirm. That's kind of a staple of Drizzy's game plan, I think. He does that basically every time. Put the opponent in the corner, then jump back, projectile, air dash forward into a confirm. I guess you just have to block.
The incredible thing about Drizzy, I think, is that this playstyle kind of like feels it started off as a joke, but it's so effective as well. Like, Drizzy has kind of like optimized this very weird style and keeps opponents guessing so hard, just like that. 6BC fatal counter. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be so
And
much damage. 4.6k.
he also does keep taking big risks, and it somehow always works out in his... well, not always, but often works out in his favor.
1.4k though. Zephy, oh, coin jump. Shield B again. Oh, does not punish the jump shield. Zephy may be a little bit nervous. Oh, presses
the
into the
armor.
armor though. And that's definitely enough bar for Zephy to close it out. One EX ring should be enough, and in fact it is. The clutch armor coming through. Drizzy tried to mash out of trouble. Rings of JB. Good blocks from.
Oh,
my
what?
god! Oh my god!
Last arc
okay,
attempt,
Drizzy.
but I don't know why, but whatever.
It could be that maybe try to bait a jump from Zephy. Last arc is unblockable, of course. Zephy though still under pressure, double overhead, 3 bars on deck. This won't be enough. The one will be spent, and now one more touch for Zephy to equalize the score. There's the heat. Not baited though by Zephy. The JB is good, but Drizzy, ooh, good move drive. 6BC to get the punish. to generate a lot of meter. Oh, but that should be it. Zephy with the punish. And rings. We are level 1 game apiece.
Yep, it's 1-1. Still can go either way in the final game now. So, who will take it? The aggressive, chaotic playstyle of Drizzy, or... Actually, I don't know how to describe Zephyrion's red Arcuate playstyle. What would you say fits best?
I'd say it's more like calm and composed. Very optimal. Oof, I'd say, look at this. Going to be a massive amount of damage. The corner is there to help the damage as well. 4.6k and keeping it going. Going to be ending with the air throw. 4.7. Damn. Oof. GB. Or shield B rather.
Heat works out there.
Bam. Slap with the ring. Zephy. Doing the aggression. Double rings. G2C. Very good punish from Zephy. He knows the character well. Oh, but there's a tech. 6BC is blocked. Fatal! Yeah. Couldn't keep it going, though, would have killed. And now Drizzy with the opportunity to make a comeback. Oof.
Maybe Drizzy tried to do a reset there, but it didn't work out. Both just sitting there shielding, but the other doesn't buy it, and then Zephyrion just mashes.
Sounds set point for Zephy.
Clash.
Okay, super jumps in. Oh my god!
Okay.
Avoiding the first
early
ring.
Heat here.
Oh, stacked by it. Ba ba. Be 4 point.
Okay, Drizzy absolutely out of resources. Not a great position to be in.
One more touch will be enough. Maybe a heat after this combo. Zephy.
Yep.
Oh, still
you called it.
baited though. Oh,
is this gonna? No, it's not gonna hit. This is dead. Unless he drops.
Oh
it.
no!
And Drizzy jumps back into the corner. Unfortunate.
Drizzy was like, "Hey, bro, finish your food," and went straight into Zephyrion's clutches. Zephirion able to close it out. So we will have an all-French winner finals. A match that we've seen so many times before. Teeps against Zephy was probably the match that we've seen the most in these online brackets. Teeps actually was the winner of the majority of them, but then Mix-Up came around and Zephyrionn actually was able to defeat Teeps, banish the demons. Teeps even ended at 3rd place at the Mix-Up. Biggest offline formality so far. Hopefully Buffet will be even bigger.
Okay, all matches from this point forward are on stream, so losers round 1 try to complete against Kusanagi Boy. I saw that they also wanted to play a little bit casual off stream before their on-stream match, which is interesting, so they are already warmed up against one another now. Sorry if I interrupted you, I kind of was busy doing the call out and then I just started speaking. You were talking about the players in other events?
I actually had just finished my point, so that's
okay.
cool. Heading into the first losers bracket matchup on stream, it's going to be Ushi against Alkiha. So, try to complete against Kusanagi Boy. We are off.
Second,
Oh
I
my
messed
god,
up the
dash
score.
up 2A. Okay. Damage for Kusanagi Boy, setting up a ring. Oh, 4 BC. Oh my god, cannot keep the combo going. Just like that. Shot to complete. They're getting tagged once again. There's a ring. Keeping the Ushi blocking for a good grab from Kusanagi Boy. One more touch should be enough. Double overhead, good blocks. 204C.
But try to complete gets out of the corner. maybe tried to do a reset there. I'm not sure what happened. Probably just a dropped combo. But doesn't matter, he got to heal back up with his heat. So now we're relatively even here actually.
Big wrist step from Kusanagi boy. Unfortunate tech. Unfortunate drop rather. Complete getting a touch. Be enough. One more touch. Should be it. Oh my god, shield warfare. Shield A whiffs. For BC is blocked. Very good counter though. From Kusanagi boy cannot keep the combo going. Oh, just go for the 3C.
Ah, the classic, yeah.
Ushi 4 BC.
Yep.
Funny button.
I mean, I think it's very strong. Twitch chat disagreed with me, but...
4 BC sucks allegations.
Okay, mid-screen combo, throw Ender into heat. Very early there, he barely had any HP to recover. Okay, shield, no punish.
Very good punish on the shield A.
Yep.
Blood heat, no punish. Should complete nothing to stay away, but then bites at the perfect time. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, for the EX. Oh my god, mixing Kusanagi boy out. Oh, this is into the shield though.
Okay, gets caught low, I think. Or maybe he just tried to jump.
Oh my
before
gosh.
BC gets him out of the corner.
Oh, the heat though. Kusanagi boy, that's up arm drive.
Just turn your brain off to the grab. What, is that actually a command grab? I forget sometimes because I play against
It is, yeah.
Makia so little. Okay, drops.
Bring up another ring.
Even though
Oh,
try to complete has lost more life, I think he should have been in the stronger position. Just say that he just keeps getting hit because he's sitting on so much meter. That's
Oh my god!
Oh,
wait,
no.
wow!
That's
What a beat
weird.
on the blood heat from Kusanagi boy.
I mean,
Well,
it would have been
getting a
big
touch.
if Kusanagi boy had punished that, but
Is the overhead? Combo. Getting the overhead as well. Ooh, big whiff. On the shield, there's a 2C. The ring almost got the full combo.
yeah, it was too low to the ground to combo off of that.
Oh, the shield barely hitting the ring. And now Kusanagi boy getting the cross up. One more touch should be enough for the Akihao player. Maybe the heat from trying to complete. Moondrive spent. 4BC out. 4BC in. Oh, the shield won't last very long. Try to complete, getting the punish. Both players now in kill range. One more touch.
Ah,
whiff on the
he gets
heat,
a free
no
heat
punish.
at the heat, but this also doesn't kill. He just smashes out. He had the kill confirmed there, but didn't believe in it.
It's low as well. Oh my god, who is in the live lead? I cannot tell. 1 second on the clock. Oh my god,
Oh no!
steals it.
That sure was around. The one run up, I think 2C decided it.
That was messed up. I cannot imagine what's going through the complete head at the moment. Losing around like that.
I imagine he's very frustrated that he didn't just jump up or block low when Kusanagi boy ran up to him.
Curious to know who actually would have won that. Oh. 2C once again. The big Akihao button. Putting up rings.
The rings are keeping... The rings are keeping him out very effectively, so... This might be something that Kusanagi boy is just gonna spam now.
The damage there, 2.8k. Poor PC, good shield though. Once again, with the rings. Oh no,
He
the poor
4VC'd
PC
into the
straight into
ring
the
there,
ring.
I think. Oh no, gets
Double
hit
throw it in.
standing up. Ah, but now he gets to mash out.
Bum.
This can
Teleport
still go either way, I'd
shenanigans.
say.
Shapit, double shield. Good grab from Kusanagi Boy, the EX ring.
But no OK. I mean, just mids. Oh, interesting. Ground teleport and just hit him before you can get hit back. Ah, that was
big
not a good
base.
hit. But no full combo.
Drive spin for Kusanagi Boy once again with the EX ring. 4BC into the ring!
He has to be a little bit more careful with that when there is the ring on screen.
It's a set point for Kusanagi Boy.
Yeah, but
Zero throw. There's the ring. Pressure. Oof, good grab. Oh! Blocking low. One more touch will be enough for Kusanagi Boy getting tagged by the ring.
I was kind of rooting for try to complete here, but he couldn't make a comeback in the final round.
I think try to complete that, kind of like giving up, got hit by everything there.
Yeah.
And just like that, coming out on top.
Alright, so next we're doing losers round 2, which means Inanan against Drizzy is the first of those.
Which is going to be a crazy matchup for reasons other. I mean, both players are really strong, but there are also other reasons that make this matchup a little bit crazy.
Do you think we'll see the Vlov from Inanan, or what is he going to pick against Drizzy?
I think Inanan will stick at the Shiki for the tournament. I think he's not really enjoying Vlov much recently, so trying to see what character he'll main, probably, I guess. I think still will remain playing Vlov in the events that he will compete in. But as for online brackets, maybe trying to experiment with different characters, and we'll see if it's a Vlov. No, looks like it is the Vlov, I think. Aren't it? Yes, I was wrong. I was waffling.
Okay, so I suppose this matchup is going to be Drizzy just trying to run in and Inanan trying to keep him away. So.
The funny wave dash. Oh my, starting off with the big shoe.
He immediately spends his meter.
Yeah, this is not for the faint of heart. Double rings. Oh. Drizzy on the front foot. One drive sped from Inanan. One stomp. Another one. Okay. You're having fun. A little bit out of range, and it benefits Drizzy getting to punish the whiffed shield.
A little bit too fancy with the teleports there. Inanan is not afraid to mash out.
Air throw. One more touch will be enough. Doesn't commit to the JC. 3C Gaming. 3C has our grab available. It's going to be unleashed now. 1, 2, 3. Getting the life lead. Don't get charge. Oh, gets signed on the second of the stomp.
Ooh.
But Drizzy's moving.
That could have been it, but he didn't manage to confirm off of that EXDP. Oh, good shield. That's probably death.
It could be enough with EX. Brah. Our hands taking the round for Inanan. Tagged by the rings. Oh, but drops a
caught.
combo and then gets tagged by the JA. Damage from Enanon. 4k on the board. Safe jump.
Overhead gets blocked, but he still gets opened up by the follow-up. Okay, he gets to jump out of the corner.
Oof.
Into a heat.
Oh.
I guess that's worth it. I mean, he did get the hit there, after all.
Oh. The range benefiting Drizzy once again. Shield B, backdash on the 6BC. There's the heat as well from Enanon. Oh my god, but the cross up from Drizzy. That's going to be enough. Hard knockdown though still. The heat will be running out. Moondrive spent, but the throw had already been initiated. Cannot take a throw in Moondrive recovery. That's
I think
round 4 Drizzy. Ice time.
I think this was like the first time Drizzy went for a throw instead of the usual mix there in this situation, but maybe I just blend the matches into one another.
Yeah. Okay. There's a low. Damn, Drizzy's still managing to keep the combo going. Okay, double more drive, 7 BC! Enanon is dead. Damn, Drizzy, what a call out after the moon drive. Very, very smart.
Oh, changing characters maybe? I mean, I can see Aoko working better, not Aoko, Shiki working better in this matchup. But
There's a character change. Maybe. Oh, okay, it is a Shiki. See what's to be the situation.
probably means Inanan just wants to be more aggressive against Drizzy than trying to zone.
They're probably trying to keep it balanced. The air throw. We found the shield. Oh, and we're still moving though, Drizzy.
Teleport into EXDP works out for him.
Oh, damn, the clash frames this time. Enanon being the one in favor. The EX. Bam. Keeping it going. Unblockable. Good reactions, but wrong direction of the shield, but Drizzy will not care. Dropping the combo. This will definitely make Drizzy care. Enanon. Going for those ugly DP loops. Fishing with a third one. Left, right. Going right. Drizzy does not guess right. And Enanon takes the round.
The same there again with teleport into EXDP, but it didn't work there. What did work here, however, was the armor.
Oh, and slaps Shiki with the ring, with Moondrive. Should be see. Ooh, interrupts the slide and then the confirm into the arc drive. I've spent. Oh my god. That should be dead.
Yeah, that round was all Drizzy.
I think it's the first time that I've seen this matchup worked as very weird voice lines. Feels like against Shiki.
I didn't pay attention to them this time.
When Drizzy is doing like the teleporting, she says like ta-da! Like that was just interrupted. I've heard it there. The EX on the lariat, super jump. Oh. Just out there, Drizzy walking in into the corner. It's the mix.
Unblockable.
Unblockable.
The overhead gets
Another
blocked,
one?
another unblockable.
Oh,
Just do it again. Oh, super, but that doesn't work. Okay, now they're just burning through their meter for no reason, but whatever.
This should be it for Erdogan. Able to close it out. Very good stuff. The Hungarian. So we are level 1 game apiece. It was a fun game, game number 3. 6 PC, okay. That one. Oh. 6 PC. Muskets. There. Ooh, very good reactions from Beredon on the jump cancel shield. The X-Lariat. Safe hit. What the bait! Oh, punishes him correctly.
No punish.
Oh, DP there. Good shield on the unblockable once again. Ah, does not have the combo. 6 PC, no counter hit.
Oh, I'm surprised that. Damn.
What is going on? EX could kill here. Oh no, the drop!
Drizzy sure loves that EX DP. I mean, it does work a lot for him. So.
This is one of the sets of all time. And that's potentially set point for Drizzy. Jumps over the rings, but no punish here from Elena. Getting the fatal though. This should be easy, like 4.3. Nope.
Maybe
okay,
more?
4.3k.
No.
We'll take it. Should be. DP in.
Okay, we're back mid-stream. Tried to reset there, but the Moondrive allowed in an unforeseen coming.
Oh my god, pressing buttons! Drizzy coming out on top. EX, there's a hard knockdown. One more touch could be head off. Oh, catching the backdash! And this should be it.
Yep.
Easy.
Drizzy moves on to losers round 3, the semi-final. Okay, now we have a Zarpox against Kusanagi Boy.
So it's going to be Akiha, I guess, against Zarbox CL. Kusanagi Boy on the Alco. Let's see if they will change. They changed in the match against Try to Complete. But so far, still the Alco locked in. Oh, and we are going to have the Alco against CL. So blue against red. Winner of this will go on and face Drizzy in loser semis.
Exactly. And it's going to be difficult for Kusanagi Boy, of course, at least results-wise. Zarpox is generally considered the much stronger player here.
Yeah, Zarpox definitely one of Europe's finest. Oh, does not get the confirm. Air keys, has the Moondrive to keep safe. Okay. Okay, so manages to get a 5A, but to get the code conversion after it as well. DX knockdown, yes, of course. 3.9k with the mix. No, go same side into the throw. There's the heat from Kusanagi Boy. Oh, getting tagged. Oh, straight into arc drive. Very good damage here from Kusanagi Boy. 5k, 4k, excuse me. There's the moving orb into the 6 PC. Oh, Zarbogs though. Pressing buttons into it.
I suppose he just has to play cheap in this matchup. I mean, it still didn't work out, but if you feel like you can't beat Zarbogs in like regular neutral, then I guess you just spam orbs and projectiles. But he's got projectiles too, so.
Also the OTG. And still getting the reset. Oh, trying to go for the Bombo there. Still able to get it off. There's almost 3 bars for Zarbox. Cannot really get them in time, but still able to get a massive amount of damage. 4.4k. Able to close out the round as well. Zarbox.
Yeah, I think Kusanagi Boy tried to mash out there, but it didn't work out because Zarbox didn't really leave any gaps for that.
Okay. Key gaming, lasers as well. Ooh, the key set. Hitting the mark before the lasers. No OTG, a little bit of a charge. Puts up JB to switch sides.
Okay, this was an interesting shield battle there. Nobody got hit.
Down.
Okay, not a bad heat.
Oh,
unless you get hit.
It should be dead, I think. No, there's no meter
No,
available for Zarbox. Maybe get a tag. Ooh, delay 2 A's. Key gaming. Oh, the attempt for Kusanagi Boy was good, but didn't have enough life to go for such a risk. Zarbox now on a set point. Very aggressive start here, dashing in. With both the overhead and the punish with 5B as well. Easy. Warp stuffed.
Oh,
okay,
fatal counter.
Hit.
Sadly, no full combo from it. I guess in those situations, if you're not sure if you can confirm, you probably just do the auto combo and call it a day.
Ooh, same side. Zarbox trying to go for the hard combos once again. So again, boy gets a good punish. Charged laser.
Ooh.
Gets the orb, fatal counter, not able to confirm the full combo. For BC. Oh, this should be dead. Zarbox.
Unfortunate. Kusanagi Boy could have taken that round, but he didn't believe in it, I think. And that's 2-0 for Zarbox. Okay, so
pickups, but
now we have winners final. I actually have predictions for Twitch chat here. Teeps versus Zephyrion.
Go, he's on pulse. Okay.
Let me ping the players in Discord in case they aren't watching. There we go. Okay, so who do you think will win this?
As I said, we've seen this matchup so many times. Two very, very strong players. I don't know what to say, honestly. I feel that if I had to give a minor advantage to someone, maybe it is Teeps, because Teeps is generally the one coming out on top. But Zephyrion has is still like one of the best works in the whole world. So it's just on the basis of the past, as bank statements say, past results are not an indicator of the future. So could definitely be Zephyrion's day. And it's a first to three, it's a longer set, I think. I think it's first to three, right?
Yep. Winners final is first to 3.
Yes. So maybe Zephyrion will do the adaptation better and come out on top with the win.
Okay, so the Twitch predictions are 99% for Zephyrion and 1% for
Jesus.
Teeps.
People don't really believe in Teeps.
Right now, Teeps just has to join the room where he's at. Okay. Let me check if he's maybe on the main Discord. Ah, there he is. Okay, never mind. Don't have to ping him again. Okay, let me update the scoreboard.
It is the winners finals of today. First to three action. Zephyrion on the work. And the Teeps on the Count of Monte Cristo.
Would you say this is similar to work against Love?
I don't think so. Monte Cristo's zoning is definitely much weaker than Vlov. So it all comes down to, I think, how strong Teep's offense up close will be. And if Zephyrion are able to escape the pressure from Teeps, oh my god, that was a janky cross-up. I don't think even Zephyrion expected it to cross-up once again.
I certainly didn't. Oh, a good throw tag. Overhead opens him up.
Three, of course. 2.7k. Point jump, same side. Defense, shield. And getting the fatal rising button there, Teeps.
Not a big combo though. So it's still in Zephyrion's favor here. Ah, but the heat could turn this around.
Maybe the command grab should be coming. There it is. Oh, 3.7k. I think a small life leader as well. Good block on the instant overhead. Instant air dash, excuse me. 7 BC. The ground equalizer. Run under, getting the side switch. Should be enough to put life pretty much even. One more guess. Oh, tried to go for the mash, but the armor too strong for Zephyrion. That is the very first round. The work player. Oh, unfortunately couldn't get the confirm, but still able to get the reset afterwards.
Oh, and the teleport into the air overhead mix. Beats the low shield, of course, but Teeps gets to mash out afterwards. All the way to the other corner.
Okay, TK lasers. Defense for Zephy. Shield BC. Zephy is out of that. Double rings. Oh.
Into a combo.
Catch.
Drops though, but gets another from it.
low. 7 BC.
Damn,
There is
even,
enough meter for Zephy.
he can even combo off of that when he's in the corner and doing the back jump onion rings.
And good stuff there from Zafira taking game number 1.
Yeah, Teeps. I mean, he didn't get steamrolled. I can definitely see Teeps still winning this. It's also first to 3 after all, so.
Now we did see Teeps dropping the first game in the previous set as well. Against Anon, rather. The very first game on stream. They still made a comeback, so it's definitely not over yet. Dash up grab from Teeps. Still the life lead in favor of Zephyron, the multi-hitting low though. Getting the advantage to Teeps.
Overhead gets blocked. Just tries to do a bit of stagger pressure. Then. Oi, I'm having trouble keeping up right now. In any case, it ends with Teeps putting Zephyrian into the corner. Zephyrian gets out with a shield.
Okay, landing ring. Oh, gets the OTG as well. One drive spent, but still eats another ring, and this should be the round. In fact, it is Zephyrion. He's a bit lucky there with the rings. Teeps fumbling a little bit, and wasted the moon drive as well. So a very good situation for Zephyrion. Teeps able to get the counter hit on the shield B follow up. Knockdown. So the left right heat blowing Teeps into the corner, but Teeps still fighting back. 3 bars available. Okay, damage. Oh, very good 5A mash from Zephy. Side switch with 6C. More resources available. Oh, damn, left right in the corner. And the DP against the blowback edge 5B. No overhead for you.
Yeah, Teeps, yeah, only needs one more hit and there it is.
Bone work right in the middle. So hard to block that. It's one round apiece. Teeps really needs this round. Oh, but Zephyrion able to get a very good confirm.
Yeah, the onion rings are really doing Teeps in here. He got hit a lot by them so far. Ah, okay, blocks the, I think that was the overhead with the shield. Gets out of the corner. And we're back to neutral. Onion rings forcing him to block, but not much happening.
And the nervous Zephy there. Low shield waves. Steve's getting a very good punish. Getting the EX as well. Hard knockdown. Setting up another left, right. Goes left.
Yeah, probably does not want to be in the corner against Arcuate.
Oh! Push frames favoring no one. Wreck up. Does not delay the last hit enough. Or is Zephy blocked it very well. Blocks on the rings as well from Teeps. Bar situation. Small favor of Zephy. Has one more bar, but Teeps getting a touch. Building up 3 bars.
Oh, what?
Oh!
Strange drop.
Unfortunate drop.
Kind of looked like his controller died mid-combo or something.
Oh my god, heats away the heat. Unable to get a touch, 4 seconds on the clock. Still enough. Jesus, Teeps. Was a weird
It ended weirdly.
ending. Yeah.
I think Zephyrion is probably also texting Teeps right now what happened there. Alright,
It's game 3. Score is tied at 1 apiece. And there's winners files, blowback edge 5B, catching Teeps, blocking low. my god, TK laser. Can't look at the heart, knockdown.
Keeps showing Zephyrian that he has air projectiles too.
Full damage. 4.2k. Almost. Heater from Zephy. Dash block from Teeps. We're still in the life lead. That heat will be running out for Zephy. No more resources available. X from Teeps. One more guess will be enough for the Dantes player. One grab in the corner. 5A. Stagger pressure. Really strong from Teeps, but Zephyrian did not crack. But then 2C, I believe, was just enough. Teeps now for the first time in the lead in the set.
Yeah, it's still not the match point, so we're still far from done, even if Teeps wins this.
All the rings catching Teeps. More drive confirmed from Zephyrian to be loads of damage if he didn't drop the combo. Teeps capitalizing on the fact.
He might carry all the way to the other corner here.
In fact, he did. Damn, fantastic stuff.
That's really strong. I mean, being able to carry the opponent from one corner all the way to the other. I don't think every character can do that.
Oh, that's dead. Jesus, Superman punch for the win. Teeps now will go 2-1 ahead. I don't know if a lot of characters can actually carry wall to wall. I know that Saber can carry wall to wall with every single touch. Nerf Saber.
I don't think that will happen.
Why? She needs nerfs. At least, like, if they... I don't mind the carry as much if it didn't do, like, tons of damage as well. Because she has carry and damage. Something that both of these characters also have. And Teeps getting a good combo here. 4k damage. The board. Air throw ender.
It seems like you have upset Kanoi.
Yeah. Shut up, Taco. Of course I am. I actually said it to bait you out. And it's set point for Teeps. And the lasers beating the rings. Now Teeps homing in on the target. Can see.
Zephyrian sitting on almost full resources.
Oh. And that's just going to be a lot of damage for Teeps. Oh, but drops a combo once again. So many drops we've seen today. For BC. And 6C from Zephy. No dice.
And that 60 was very telegraphed, but didn't really get punished.
Oof. Confirmed though from Zephy. The other side of the stage. Meteor ring. Good defense from a team getting tagged by the air dash JC. Not going to be enough to kill, but Zephy may even be able to get the kill after this. Beautiful Pig doesn't get the punish! And just like that, gives up the turn, has to spend Moondrag to try to reclaim it.
Just teleporting back and forth.
The Drizzy. Oh, but then Teeps just running into the 4BC. It's like that. Okay. Teeps finding a hit. Should be getting some very decent damage off of this. That's probably Dante's biggest strength. The combo damage. Falling overhead, but good blocks from Zephy. Takes the throw as well. Trying to fight back. Ooh, the rings. Catching Teeps. Oh, big whiff on the shield as well. Shield. No follow-up. Counter hit. On the ring. But no follow-up once again. There's the Moon Drive spent from Zephy. Wants to confirm the rings. And they do. Not going to be enough damage, I believe. Maybe it's the EX ring, it's the arc drive. No, not going to be so, but one more touch will be enough, Teeps. Holding on for dear life. Beautiful run under though, switching sides. 2-2-C for the plus frames. But there's a heat from Zeffy. Oh no. Oh no! Oh my god! Wait. Teeps cannot kill from this, but spending Moodrive to maximize the damage.
Teeps is sitting on a lot of resources here
Come on,
again.
grab incoming! Oh!
Oh! Ballsy, but didn't work out. It's probably not gonna kill those, so he gets another chance.
Players, no resources available. Big whiff on the grab from Zeffy. Throw from Teeps, who gets the two-way counter hit and able to finish it off. And Teeps getting 3 games straight. Heading straight into Grand Finals winner's side. A very good attempted comeback from Zeffy. There's a little bit of a scramble there at the end. But Teeps coming out on top with a victory. Laughing Dante's.
Interestingly, the one person who voted for Teeps takes all the channel points. And you were right in the end. You were right by calling Teeps. Let me open the next prediction for losers semi. Drizzy against Zarbox. Oh, they're already starting. I didn't even finish opening the predictions yet. There we go.
I love the intros between CL and Red Arc. They're so aggressive. And just like the players themselves. Dashing in immediately. Drizzy definitely not a stranger to offensive play. Moodrive immediately being used. Oh my god, 6 BC, the clash frames benefiting Drizzy. Running out of mood immediately. Oh, the 5B though. Catching Zarbox. Meter generation with Moodrive, absolutely insane, and that should be the round for Drizzy.
That was
Jesus
fast.
Christ. That was messed up. 6 BC. Once again, this time no counter hit for Drizzy. The heat immediately spent once again. Right. Ooh, able to get the Wolverine. The cause. 6 BC once again though for Drizzy, not scared to pull the trigger. 6-3C getting the full pickup with the wall bounce for key damage. Ooh. That was such a fast recovery on the throw. It's almost criminal. There's the heat from Drizzy. Doing nothing, but generating a little bit of life at least. Heat from Zarbox as well. Oh my god, that's a beautiful pickup. 4.8k after the EX 6-3C. Drive spent from Zarbox getting tagged by the JC. With shield on the rings. Shield B follow up from Drizzy, who has a small life, very good 5A, getting the fatal counter hit. And a 2B as well. But Zarbox cannot get the confirm this time. Finally he does. Should be the kill. Back to this, good stuff. One round apiece.
Very even though.
Very even. It's it feels like Drizzy is the most aggressive one, but Zarbox is composed and able to get the hits wherever it counts. As the heat once again from Drizzy, JB fatal, cashing in with the arc drive. Spent. The DP is beaten clean with the 7 BC. EX ring, one more touch. Dash up throw from Zarbox. Oh my god, trying to go for the heat!
Air
Grab
throw,
as well,
interesting.
Drizzy. Shield Zarbox! Oh. Now both players without any resources, but life is in favor of Drizzy. Zarbox trying to bait something out. Very good block on the J2C. That is unsafe. Very good punish. It's a bot. It's a mix. Goes inside the same side. JC. Drizzy keeping safe with the 603C. Unblockable. No reaction. And the shield B getting the win for Drizzy.
It does feel like these players went up against one another a lot, I feel. Or at least, I mean, many of the others in this bracket probably also played against each other. At least here I feel like these two are a very interesting matchup.
I think the competitive like multi scene isn't very big, unfortunately, so it's bound that these players will have to play against each other like countless times. Zarbox getting a very good hit, especially in the higher stages of the bracket. Like these two players are consistently in there. Look at the 5B blow back edge. There is the counter hit with the low. Drizzy with the pressure in the corner. So much chip damage inflicted by Drizzy. Spending all the meter. And then getting, oh my god, the falling ring.
Yeah, but Zarbox gets to run out of the corner by running under the onion rings, but then the game moves on so fast I can't even finish my sentence and it's already done.
Ooh, very good throw from Zarbox. Meaty key. Whiffs. Good move drive there to involve through the falling JB. Mortal Gaming. Good shield from Drizzy. The reshield from Zarbox. It's punished. And it's set point for Drizzy here.
Yeah, it's losers semi, so only first to two.
Oh my god. Oh, drops the combo though. Drizzy cannot afford to be losing this damage, but so cannot Zarbox. Oh no, got crossed up by the airborne Zarbox. Very unfortunate. Another drop here from Zarbox. I feel in favor of Zarbox, so can try to play lane.
I mean, there are still 50 seconds on the clock, so right now it's not making much of a difference. Oh no, that was not a good heat.
This could be enough if we see 3 bars spent. Maybe Drizzy getting the last one.
Not
then
quite.
I'll get the final hit. Good
And
tech,
gets
defeat
the
the counter
throw
from Zarbox. Could keep it going though. Dash up. So very risky stuff to close the gap. One more throw will be enough. The falling JA into the grab. Zarbox
That
with
was
a miracle comeback.
Yeah, that was a very cool comeback there. I was sure Drizzy would win this, but... Ooh, I'm surprised he was still able to avoid this, the projectile.
Barrage of keys, 4.3k damage, safe jump with the JC. 6BC though from Drizzy. You are never safe from Drizzy. Gets a 623C, 4k damage on the board, 4.4 even. Using to spend 2 bars. Wake up to 6C from Zarbox. X here,
Oh,
of
he
course,
can
it's
combo.
involved. One more
Puts him into the
touch.
corner. Didn't add much damage, but it's worth it.
It's
I
gonna
guess.
be hit! Punishing the landing shield recovery from Zarbox, lively. Pretty much non-existing. Zarbox committing to the keys, getting fatal counter by the shield B. There's the heat. Falling JB, Drizzy. Maybe able to get the kill. I don't think this will be enough. Oh, never mind, it will be with the EX. Drizzy closes out the game 2-0.
And Zarbox quits. Okay, we have our losers final then. Drizzy against Zephyrion, a run back from round 2.
and Zippy typing in the chat, I have to fight Drizzy again. FML. Not his favorite matchup. The Work Mirror is a mirror match. I think in general is a match that you don't really want to play in tournament because, at least from my perspective, it kind of feels like you need to prove that you are the better player with your character, and it may be more stressful than it actually is. And then I think that having to face a player like Drizzy, who you will never be sure of what his next move is, it's just a huge load on your head, on your mind rather.
My perspective, I mean, my perspective is always that of the tournament organizer and streamer, so I see a mirror between Drizzy and Zephyrion, and I think it's great content. So, from the player's perspective, I get it. You have a little bit extra pressure if it's important to you that you are the better main with your character. Or sometimes you just maybe want to prove that your playstyle is superior to the other's playstyle with that character. I don't know. I think it's something very subjective that, I mean, we could ask the players themselves, maybe, but anyway, let's just start the match. But okay, maybe the players themselves need a break first. What's going on? Ah, there we go.
So it is going to be the losers finals back to first to three. The last sets of the tournament are all first to three now. Going ahead, as it's the Red Arc Mirror. So the white is Zephy, the red is Drizzy, and there's the walk forward into the sprint. And Drizzy is immediately ready to go, but there's the air unblockable right off the gates. Drizzy being on the back foot of the combo from Zephy. Very good move drive. Cannot punish the shield recovery on landing though. And shield BC from Zephy, who is off to a flying start.
And this first round looks like it's probably going to be a win for Zephyrion. Although Drizzy is sitting on 3 bars, he can still heat and regenerate health. Although I think Drizzy's playstyle is rather to just burn it all on dealing damage instead of regenerating.
Yeah. Probably going to be a teleport into the heat, but there's a very good 3C from Zephy. Just signs us all the J2C. 1 bar won't be enough. Does not opt to go for more. Oh, tense situation here. Drizzy, 1 more touch. Will be enough to kill them. The unblockable just out of range. GPC, no dice. Zephy, oh my god. Good shield and the shield B.
He gambled with that super, but it got shielded.
Should be dead. Stuff there from Zephyrion. Taking the very first round of losers finals. What a pickup as well off of the stray ring.
Yeah, he got hit full screen and then Zephyrion still had time to run up.
EX ring, 3.6k. Shield B. No dice this time. We've seen it so effective, especially against Zarbox. Good bait on the heat. But shields the shield B. But again, drops a combo. A little bit unfortunate because the punish on the falling J2C. There is almost 3 bars, but Zephy won't be able to close it out. 1 more touch. Gets the OTG into the side switch. Good jump away from Drizzy, but it still will not be enough. Escape. Being killed off with stuff from Zephy. Taking a very comfortable game number 1 here in Losers Finals. Was the double jeopardy.
Yeah, but it's first to 3. Can still, a lot can still happen here. I wouldn't put it past Drizzy to still win this. So.
Oh my god, double fatal to kick things off. More drive spent. Going for the big boy combos. Pressing into the shield. Not what you want to go though. Okay.
Oh, they teleport into heat.
EX. Hard knockdown, 3.6k damage, metering into the thick throw. Good damage in the corner. Does not spend the meter, but still 2.3k damage into the reset. 7 PC from Drizzy though. Going to be an. This will be enough damage. No, doesn't choose to spend another bar.
Oh
And
no.
will drop their out.
Oh,
No!
and gets dropped. Ah, okay.
Oh.
The projectile.
Zephy as well. Don't want to spend the bar. But a bit conservative from both. Zephy coming out on top regardless. Okay, shield from Zephy. Restoring the moon. And then getting a fatal counter with the falling JC.
Yeah, this is probably. Although, yeah, Drizzy is sitting on 4 bars now. Ah, but he gets hit again.
Really lucky, don't wake up.
Oh no,
my
this might
god,
be
the
dead.
bait from Zephy!
Oh, he drops it. Oh, and Drizzy gets it again. Unfortunate.
So gets the 5A. That is enough. Zephyrion. Very strong 2-game lead here from the French.
Yeah, Drizzy has to
Looking
make
to-
something happen here if he wants to. If he wants to win this, he would have to win 3 rounds in a row to still move on into grand final.
It's a very rough situation for Drizzy. But the unorthodox game plan may be able to take Drizzy far, although at the moment, Zephy still continuing the massive amount of momentum. The 6 BC is shielded and punished. Zephyrion 1 step ahead. Ring whiffs. Shield though on the rings. Oh my god, it's ring warfare. So many rings. It feels like we're in jewelry. Our drive is spent. Drizzy getting the life lead. But the DP there from Drizzy.
Didn't get to combo from it this time though. And we're just in onion ring neutral. Oh. They're just slapping each other a little bit with the air-to-airs.
Damn, and Drizzy landing into Zephyrion's 5A should be enough to close it out. Drizzy
I think it's
has
this,
one.
this is the
last
second time
opportunity.
already that this has happened, that Drizzy like landed right within the Zephyrion's clutches, as you said. In the previous match, but whatever. Okay, this time Drizzy has the lead. 4 bars, this might kill. If he can combo off of it.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh, just a go. Another one. Yes.
5k
damage.
without arc
3
drive.
bars. An expensive investment, but I feel that considering how meter is generated in multi, it's with Lumina rather. It's not that big of a loss. This will be a much more significant loss for Drizzy. 4k damage. Zephy keeps OK as well. Metering with shield.
Okay, he gets out of the
PC.
corner. And a combo starter, but not a big combo.
6 BC. Oh, gets slapped at the ending. Is Zephy going to be able to close it out? Drops the combo. So one more touch is all that's left in Drizzy's life bar.
Oh
Oh my
no!
god, what a beat on the heat. And that is
He-
a dead arc.
Drizzy had blocked the DP there, but the heat wasn't good. Well, this is 3-0 for Zephyrien. In the predictions, the only predictions were for Drizzy, so I can only refund it. Anyway, we are into our final match. Grand Finals. Teeps against Zephyrien, a run back from Winners Final.
It is indeed. Zephy took an early lead in that, and then went on to crash against Teep's adaptation. 3 games straight there for the Dantes player. We'll see if it will be any different in grand finals. Because now Zephyrion has to win 2 sets of first to threes.
Okay, the Twitch predictions are open. And let me do the callouts. Zephyrion is already here, then I'm just gonna ping Teeps. There we go. Just gotta wait for him to arrive now. Okay, so winners final ended 3-1 for Zephyrion. This time. And Teeps did pick Monte Cristo, if I remember correctly.
Yes, exactly. The count. Let's see if it's going to be more of the same. As the Tropical Dantes is back in the lobby. Zephyrion immediately confirms, and so does Teeps. Logged in for the final. Maybe the final set of the day. If a reset happens, then it will be the actual final set, but still grand finals. The first set, Zephyrion from the loser side has to reset the bracket. Winning set against Teeps does not sound easy, but Zephyrion has had a lot of momentum going into this. So can definitely pull this off. And immediately on the offensive.
And
With on the laser, and then the run on there, cheeky cross up. And then Zephyrion getting a reset there, unfortunate for Zephy. Lucky for Teeps. Getting the hard knockdown still, 4.2k damage, and the left right goes right, putting the back against the wall, but it will not even matter, but drops the combo. And now it will matter. Zephyrion will gain corner pressure.
okay, Oki gets blocked. And Teeps gets to mash out afterwards. Well, although it wasn't really a mash. Anyway, this is probably death. Yeah.
Yeah, 4k clean is
Rare
an achievement.
Rare to see a even number like that from a...
That's so satisfying to watch, even,
Yeah.
not gonna lie. So Teeps taking the very first round, going to get a punish now. Good ball drive from Zephyrion, but ending up getting fatal countered in the air. That's going to be more damage than if Moondrive wasn't cashed in. 4.3k damage, and the left right, another fatal counter. Yeah, Teeps wants to close this off. Spending Moondrive, 3 bars are almost built up. Yeah, this is going to kill.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, Teeps.
5.7? More. Even, I think.
Holy crap.
5.8
5.8?
exactly.
Damn. Teeps a fan of round numbers. 4k damage to end the first round, 5.8k damage to end the second one. And an emphatic performance. The round was pretty much 2 touches. 2 fatal counters. Massive damage pumped out by Dantes. I think the biggest strength of the character. That is 1-0 for Teeps. It's going to get even more difficult for Zephyrion to reset the bracket, but it's still not over.
Well, Red Arcuate also does good damage, so... it's probably a strength that these two characters share.
damage for Zephyr. Should be able to close it out at 1 EX. Good stuff. Hey, perfect for Zephyrion. Definitely what he needed to get back into it. Teeps trying to commit to the laser once again to punish the landing. Back to mid screen. And a good counter hit for Teeps, catching it immediately with the EX. Air throw into nothing. Okay, good patience from both players. Oh, the high shield not punished by Teeps. And then the 2 hits on the low, 2C, I believe. EX, hard knockdown, left right setup. Go same side, that is so ambiguous, man. Oof.
Ooh, and yeah, this is it.
Jesus. Relentless pressure here from Teeps.
Zephyrion really needs to take this next round if he wants to have a good chance, because Teeps being up 2-0 in the grand final is not great when you're on the loser side.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a rough situation. Ooh, good backdash though from Zephyr, but a bit risky still. 4 bars available for both, Moondrive available for both. Good air throw from Teeps. Rekka was on the overhead, good defense from Zephyr, but then once again, gets tagged once. Should be good corner pressure from Teeps. And a lot of damage as well. Look at the bar, 4.5k. One more touch will be enough for Teeps. With that Moondrive available, we've seen the Moondrive rounds doing absolutely cataclysmic damage. Yeah, and this is going to be it. Barney dropped. Holy crap.
Teeps managed to open Zephyrion a lot by just doing rebeats and stagger pressuring Red Arc Raid. Because Zephyrion is very, what's it called, reserved with his DPs, I think. At least compared to Drizzy.
Yeah, that's not even a question, honestly, but it's very rough for Zephyrion. Needs to win 3 games and needs to win them without dropping a single one. Teeps 1 game away from winning this week's bracket. Ooh, very good mashup from Teeps. Okay, damage on the board once again. Good block on the overhead, but it's still Teeps doing the pressure. The shield failed, doing loads of the damage to 2C +4, and it's still going on. Zephyrion gets opened up.
Again, Zephyrion got opened up while having to block Monte Cristo's pressure.
Touch, there's a grab, and it is just enough. Teeps on set point. Very good performance here so far. Flawless even, but getting tagged by blowback catch 5B. The armored overhead. She needs it. EX rings.
3.7k, not as much as what Monte Cristo often gets, but still good damage. Ah, the shield.
The punish as well.
Oh, it drops it. This could be big.
Good to see. And 7BC. Zephyrion. Getting the full carry as well. 0.3k, a little bit of a charge. 1 more touch should be enough to get the round. Oh,
this might kill. Yes.
Enough. Alright, okay. Spending Moondrive in the process though, so not sure if it's still a win for Zephy. Still a good situation for Teeps.
Yeah, Teeps definitely has the resource advantage.
Ooh. Yeah, that should be big damage. Teeps on 4 bars. Jesus. 4.6k.
I think it's just gonna take the Oki here. Zephyrion blocks it, but he really doesn't want to block this. At least so far he always got opened up. Yeah. Again.
Committed to the high shield, got punished at the recovery at least, not a fatal counter. But Teeps now 1 touch away. Okay, dash up command grab. Oh, big stick!
I'm surprised that this heat somehow worked out.
The command grab is just waiting to be unleashed from Teeps. Wait, now it won't kill, so I don't think it's going to come. 7BC from Zephyrion. Just built up a bar, but drops the combo. There's the heat from Teeps. To be recovering some HP here. Still with the life lead is Teeps now. The side switch delays it just enough.
I didn't know you
Teeps
can
now
corner
once again.
steal like that, even while on block. It's kind of nutty.
Oh! Pressure now, good moon drive from Teeps. Info through the move and able to get the 2-way to take the game, the round, the game and the tournament. Grand finals going to Teeps. A very one-sided affair. Zephyrion had a good reaction at the end, but it was too little too late. Teeps not dropping a single game in grand finals. Like
Yeah, that
Teeps,
was a very... I won't say one-sided, but decisive 3-0 win for Teeps there. So let me prepare the results screen real quick. So we had 7 players today. A little bit less than last time, I think. Last time we had 8. Yeah, last time Zack the Maclord won with Mario. This time it's Teeps with Monte Cristo.
Good stuff from Teeps here. It's been a while since I've seen Teeps playing, but holy crap, still relentless on the Count of Monte Cristo. Hopefully we'll be back at UFA to keep the title. The current champion of Multi-Blood at UFA is Teeps, of course. This year, hopefully, there'll be even more attendance.
Okay, so the results are 7th, try to complete our Uchiwa Kamaru player this time. I think he unfortunately didn't win anything. Nope. Lost both rounds 2-0. Feels bad, but I don't think he actually lost both rounds like one-sidedly, so I do see there is some potential. Next, Inanan, I think usually places higher, doesn't he? But maybe the competition was just tough today.
Today's tournament was stacked. Like even 7 players, but very strong.
We didn't see Vilov this time. I think Inanan. Who did he play? Auto Monte Cristo? No. Do you remember?
Eranan played Vlov and Shiki.
Yeah. Okay, then Kusanagi Boy, Akiha. Won against, tried to complete, but lost to Zarpox, which is, of course, a tough matchup. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kusanagi Boy also joined a bunch of. At least I remember the name from other tournaments. Let me check. Maybe it even was our Blaze Blue tournaments. Yeah, he did actually join the beginners tournaments from our Blaze Blue cross stack battle brackets back in 2021.
Damn.
Interesting to see him again. Anyway, 4th place, Zarpox. I thought Zarpox was gonna win this, surprisingly. He only placed 4th with CL as usual, but well, I don't know what to say. It's not like I can give really critique on his gameplay. 3rd place, Drizzy. Interestingly placed exactly the same 2 weeks ago at our previous Awakening the Magic Circuit Phase 2. There he was also 3rd, with Red Arcway as usual. 2nd place, Furion with Red Arcway also. I think he didn't play Arco once today, did he?
Zephy, no, stuck to the Red Arc all the way.
And first place Teeps with Monte Cristo. Also didn't pick Love or Coma or Shiki, I think. Just a very strong showing of Monte Cristo here today. And yeah, that's pretty much everything regarding today's tournament. Next week we have Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle again. And tomorrow is Maiden and Spell, hosted by Mothfan48 on the Awakening the Chaos Discord. I can drop that into the Twitch chat if you're interested in bullet hell PvP games. A little niche indie title. And that's the Maiden and Spell is Sunday. Next week is Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and we are back with more Multiplat type Lumina in 2 weeks. Most likely also going to be on Sunday. Let me check the exact day. Probably Saturday the 30th. I'm gonna make the bracket next week. So that's it from us for today. Thank you. How do I pronounce your name, by the way? R3 Ketsu?
It's basically like the 3 is an E, so it's Regzu.
Regzu, okay.
Yes.
Okay, thanks to Regzu for commentating with me today. Maybe we'll see Regzu again in another week or so. I usually like to rotate through the commentators so that we don't always have the same. Anyway, you're probably used to it from like other tournaments also. Okay, that's it from us for today. I'm gonna check if there's anyone who we should raid on Twitch. Maybe another Melty streamer.
Drizzy is streaming, so maybe we can
He is?
raid him.
I don't see him.
Yes.
Let me check. What is Drizzy streaming?
Melty, I think he just went offline. No, he shows us online for me. I don't know. Or live, rather.
I don't see him
Drizzy
under
is
Melty Lodge,
mystery.
but let me check. Did he? I still have it here. Ah, Drizek, Nick, not Drizzy. This is Twitch,
Yeah.
name, right? There we go. Let me check. Ah, he's streaming multiple type Lumina. It just didn't show there. Okay, then let's raid Drizzy. Raid Drizzy. And yeah, that's it from us for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping out with commentary, and thanks to the players for attending today. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.